Monkey D. Dragon's bounty. Now, before we discuss Monkey D. Dragon's bounty in very, how to say this, an in-depth discussion, let me talk about one of my boys, Hero Made. He does My Hero Academia content. So if you guys are a big fan of My Hero Academia, definitely check out his channel. I put the link in the description box down below. Check out Hero Made. He definitely does very GOAT-worthy stuff, guys. Yeah, I'm not playing, guys. His content is very entertaining. I love watching his content, the funny things he says in the videos, and just My Hero Academia needs more content creators, honestly. Now, after the huge bounty reveals in the last chapter of One Piece, let's be honest here, there's one bounty that everyone wants to see. Now, of course, there is Miyok, of course. Many people want to see how Miyok's bounty becomes. Is it going to be in the billions? Buggy, Boa Hancock. There's definitely characters people want to see their new bounties, of course. But when it comes to this character, Monkey D. Dragon, he is one of the more mysterious characters in the One Piece story. We don't know his abilities, his powers. We don't know his backstory. And we don't know his bounty. But I'll be honest with you, in the last chapter of One Piece, when they revealed so many of these bounties, I felt like I did not deserve to see these bounties. Like, I felt like I was looking at leaks of end of story One Piece kind of thing. When you see Goldie Roger's bounty, pretty much one of the highest, if not the highest bounty in the story, but so far it's the highest bounty in the story, you're like, wow, should I be seeing this? Because you always think that these bounties will be revealed once Luffy gets closer to them, but no, Oda's like, yeah, Young Commander bounties, they're not getting you hyped anymore. Let me just drop every single top tier bounty, and then I'm gonna leave out Monkey D. Dragon. So definitely want to say I'm excited to see where Monkey D. Dragon's bounty lies. The most wanted man, the criminal, the most dangerous criminal. Like, you would think he would have the highest bounty in the story, active bounty. Of course, Whitebeard and Roger are not alive anymore. Right now, currently, Kaido has the highest active bounty. The Governor General of the Beast Pirates, the strongest creature alive. So like, many people are saying, okay, will Dragon have a higher bounty than Kaido? Well, I'll discuss all this in this video. So if you're a fan of bounty related videos, you're gonna want to check out the lasagna for this one, because I'm telling you guys right now, we're gonna get really in the nitty-gritty when it comes to bounties. So the hype is real. Now, like I said, the last chapter revealed the Yonko bounties. Blackbeard, the newest emperor, had a bounty of 2,200,000,000 and some change. I'm gonna say there's some change, honestly, because once I'm gonna talk about the billion and the 100,000,000. That's all I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, Blackbeard had 2 billion and 2.2 billion. Shanks had 4 billion, Big Mom had 4.3 billion, and Kaido had 4.6 billion. Now, as you can tell, all the emperors that have been emperors for over 5 years have pretty much bounties over 4 billion. But Blackbeard, the newest emperor last year, he has a 2 billion berry bounty. Now, of course, Luffy, who got its 1.5 billion berry bounty, recently has been acknowledged as the 5th emperor. And I think this only kind of makes it seem that Luffy's bounty might be the 5th highest pirate captain bounty. I feel like this is the only reason to justify him being the 5th emperor. Of course, the Grand Fleet and all that, but if there's pirates that have a higher bounty than Luffy, they gotta be a part of another emperor crew. Honestly, that's the only justification. Now, of course, King's bounty we haven't seen yet, so many people believe it's gonna be higher than Luffy's. In the last chapter, they hyped up characters like Ben Beckman, Lucky Roo, Yasop as high bounty characters, so they could be in the 2 billions for all we know, and close to Shanks. Honestly, they could be like 2 billion to 3 billion. Who knows? But Blackbeard 2.2 billion. We know Blackbeard's interaction with Monkey D. Dragon, and then the Yonkos 4 billion Shanks. He came to Yonko 6 years ago, so it's not surprising that he has the least, excluding Blackbeard, he has the least out of the Yonko. Big Mom has been a top dog for a while. 4.3 is definitely respectable, and Kaido being the strongest creature alive and just a threat to the world government. This guy's been captured so many times and they can't kill him. Like, there's a reason why his bounty is that high. When you've been captured and you've been like trying to kill for so many times and they failed to do it. Yeah, there's a reason. So I'm excited to see more bounties, and seeing the Yonko bounties honestly just makes me think, will Monkey D. Dragon have a higher bounty than the 3 Yonkos that are in the 4 billion? Will he have a higher bounty, or it's all cap and he will have around 3 to 2 billion? Regardless, I feel like it's not going to change my opinion on Monkey D. Dragon as a character, but if he does have a higher bounty, that will lift my eyebrows. You guys all know what the Rock, y'all smell what the Rock is cooking. Honestly, Rock's D. Zebek, the hype of last chapter was crazy. Now, of course, the 2 bounties that I feel like really made me think about Monkey D. Dragon more than the Yonko. The Yonko bounties are pretty high, and I thought about Monkey D. Dragon. But when they revealed Whitebeard and Roger, that's when I thought about Monkey D. Dragon. Because honestly, like, if you're gonna reveal Roger and Whitebeard at the same time, I feel like there's a reason. You reveal the highest bounty in the story, in my opinion. You reveal the highest bounty in the story singularly. Like, you reveal it, like you will have a whole page saying this man has the highest bounty in the One Piece story with the bounty of this. But no, they literally just said Whitebeard has 5 billion, Roger has 5.5 billion, and no pirates have surpassed these two pirates' bounty. Now, I feel like the reason why you say pirates is because, yes, Roger has the highest bounty of any pirate of all time. Rocks, any of these guys, Roger has the number one. He's the pirate king. But Monkey D. Dragon, there might be a case that Monkey D. Dragon will have a higher bounty than even Roger. Now, do I think so right now? I will discuss that at the end of the video. But definitely, I feel like there's a reason why you highlight Whitebeard and Roger as pirates with the highest bounty, and not just say characters with the highest bounty. These two men have the highest bounty. Interesting stuff, honestly. Seeing Roger's bounty, seeing Whitebeard's bounty was just like, I was jaw to the ground. But seeing Roger's bounty is like, am I allowed to see this right now? Like, is this actually allowed to happen right now? I feel like I should wait till the end of the story to see these kind of bounties, because they were astronomical. Now, of course, Monkey D. Dragon, there is a case for Monkey D. Dragon to have a bounty that is probably at least higher than the Yonko. I feel like there's a case. People say, oh no, Dragon can't have a bounty that's higher than the Yonko. But Nico Robin stated that he's pretty much going strictly against the world government, that pirates just do their own thing, and the world governments don't like that. But revolutionaries are strictly going against the world government. Now, of course, Garp is his father. His son is Luffy. His son is the 5th emperor with the 1.5 billion. His father was the man who teamed up with the highest bounty pirate, Roger, and took out Rox D. Zebek. Oh my gosh, and became a hero of the Marine. So his power is already going to give him a high bounty. Dragon's already going to have a high bounty because being related to your son being a monster and your father being a monster, and your son and father being out of their prime. Let's be honest here. Garp is out of his prime. He's old. And Luffy is not in his prime because he's too young. I can't really say too young, but it's like he still hasn't got to the top tier level when it comes to, once he defeats Kaido with the help of some other characters, I think that will get Luffy to probably his top tier level. Not prime level. I think prime level is end of story Luffy, honestly. But Dragon is an adult right now. Like, he's not too old, he's not too young. I feel like Dragon is in his prime, and that's why he is probably the strongest out of the three of Garp and Luffy and Dragon. Like, you would think it'd be Garp maybe, but the fact that Dragon's in his prime, he might be strongest. Now, I do think that Garp is still, I made a video called Strongest Man Alive. I think Garp has a serious case for being strongest man alive rather than Dragon. We haven't seen his powers or abilities. We just hyped up Dragon because the mystery of him. But yeah, I definitely want to say the family connection of the Monkey D. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. That Monkey D greatness will definitely make Dragon have a higher bounty than the Yonkos. Maybe that's definitely a good case, honestly. Now, of course, recently, One Piece chapter 956, there's been some news about Sabo. Now, Sabo's not dead, but they kind of made it seem like Sabo killed someone or something like that, or Sabo did something that's very, very like shocking, that even Koala was crying, Ivankov's shook, Dragon's even sweating. You see Monkey D, Dragon sweating. The most calmest man in the One Piece story is sweating. Definitely is crazy. Now, I do want to say this. Vivi might be involved because the Alabasta Kingdom. Pluton could be involved. Definitely, there's many cases of things being involved. And the revolutionaries, Oda not showing it. Like, Oda not showing it when it comes to the revolutionaries going at it with the admirals. Let's be honest here. I feel like the first time we would see Dragon's power was going to be at the Reverie. Like, when he just came out of nowhere and took on some admirals or took on the Gorsei. But no, Sabo and the rest of the other commanders of the revolutionaries went ham, and Dragon was chilling on his island. Honestly, he was chilling on Ivanka's island, but that's pretty much his island. Definitely want to say this whole connection of, like, I feel like that's the biggest thing. People are talking about Akainu who's dealing with the warlords. Yes, he's dealing with the warlords, but I feel like another big thing he's dealing with is the whole Sabo v Alabasta Kingdom situation. That's very crazy, honestly. So I feel like Dragon, let's be honest here, the fact that the world government wanted to pretty much pay Big News Works to change the news information about Sabo and Alabasta Kingdom, stuff like that. Blackbeard now is on the move. I feel like they don't want Dragon to come out of nowhere and say, yo, what you do to my guy Sabo, my revolutionary commanders, let's get this work, yo. Revolutionary Marines, war starts now, while the Wana war of pirates versus the emperors. Oh my gosh, craziness is ensued. Now you're probably thinking, okay, enough of this, Mac, enough of this rambling on. Who do you think when it comes to bounty, like, do you think he is the highest bounty user in One Piece? I don't know why I said user, like he's some sort of power and ability to have a bounty. But let me get this back on track. I believe Monkey D. Dragon's bounty is minimum 5 billion. I think it's minimum 5 billion. Now, am I saying it's higher than Whitebeard? I'm not too sure, honestly. I feel like Oda has two routes he can go. He could have Monkey D. Dragon's bounty be 5 billion on the dot and have the highest active bounty while Whitebeard and Roger are dead. Monkey D. Dragon will have the highest active bounty, in which I think that makes the most sense and is a safe route. Or he could do something that's probably going to shock the entire One Piece community. Monkey D. Dragon having a bounty of 5.5 and some change, but being a little above Roger. Now, this could be very controversial because Roger is the Pirate King. He's kind of the GOAT of the series of One Piece. To have Dragon above Roger will give him it will give him crazy amount of hype, guys. Just a lot of hype, and it's a mountable kind of hype, honestly. So definitely want to say, I think he can go the risky route, giving Dragon that higher bounty than Roger, or he could make it the minimum 5 billion route, which I think is pretty much both great routes if he wants to go with it. Honestly, I feel like Dragon will not have a bounty less than the Yonkos. I think he's the most wanted man, and I think he will have a higher bounty than Kaido. And I feel like when Luffy surpasses Dragon's bounty, it's just gonna be even more satisfying, surpassing his father's bounty. Cool stuff, very, very cool stuff, honestly. But tell me your thoughts down in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts on Monkey D. Dragon's bounty? I think that's a very, very, very huge topic. Like and share if you enjoyed. Like and share only if you enjoyed. And subscribe for more One Piece content. I'm the Legend Mac, and I'm gone.